Hey, how's everyone doing? Figured if we can't do it in an hour, why not 30 minutes before the RV underway comes on?
We typically ramble anyways, and we're only out here for 30 minutes anyways, so it's good.
I'm hearing that. Turn that off. Um, already, a couple of minutes ago, RV underway said, "Howdy, y'all.
Hello!
How you doing?" We now have three people in the house,
Me, myself, and I.
and we didn't do much at all this week, but work and errands. Um, Call Me V is in the room. I believe Call Me V is the first time in here.
I don't recognize that name. Aloha! Welcome to our garage. We're not out and about camping. We haven't been lately.
Um,
Trying to get some things situated and settled, and when we make plans, things happen. It's called life.
yeah.
So we're in the garage today.
So I was out here. I was looking up some stuff about benefits of walking out. We'll see about making a video of that later. I'm still trying to do some research on it. That's one thing I like to do is go out for a walk. Um, there is a lot of benefits to it. One of them is better cardiovascular, helps with muscles and all that, and loss of weight. But that's a video to come shortly. Um, Anything special going on with you and your students?
Well, it's all the back to school stuff. Everybody's trying to get their school supplies, and so things are on sale. So I've picked up a couple of things for the office, um, and my cart. I have a cart that holds everything. We've done some investigation for a second cart because I've outgrown the first cart. Um, done some research and investigation over there. I have one student on Fridays. She had something come up this week, so I didn't see her. She then notified me that she will not be here for Friday the 13th, and I told her, haha, I wouldn't either. And I was going to go hang out with my mom and um, prevent her from having her normal Friday the 13th routine. And she laughed and joked, and we went on about that. I went to school with one of my students for open house, ran into an old high school friend. And I tell you, when a student asks you, come with me, I don't want to go, I'm uncomfortable, um, you go. And you interact with him, and you interact with his teachers, and you interact with his mom, and he's great, and he's happy, and he's, more confident about going into the new school year. And I had walked out of the room and was paying attention to what we were doing, and I heard a voice in the classroom. I'm like, I know that voice. I know that voice. I know without a shadow of a doubt, I know that voice. And sure enough, they all walked out. That set of kids and parents walked out of the classroom into the hallway. And it was an old high school friend of mine. Now, I have a running joke within my family, my mom, my dad, my boy, my sister. We've known for years. You can walk up to a cashier and there's nobody in line. By the time we leave, there's 3 or 4 people behind us. Um, you walk into a room, you don't know anybody. By the time you walk out, you're going to have 3 friends. You go somewhere, Walmart, Kmart, Sam's, anywhere in town, you're going to at least run into 3 to 5 people. Well, I only ran into one that night, and it did my heart a world of good. But I've geared up to pick up other students this year. I've got one mama that wants to see how the first week of school goes. She wants to concentrate with one child and give me the other. She might possibly give me both. So we'll just wait and see how it all goes. You know, they may all disappear, and I may just have the one student that really struggles. Who knows? Um,
Nursing on Travel Bug came in and said, "Hey,
hey,
can't hang out," but they wanted a thumbs up.
we appreciate that, Natasha and the gang. What?
Bill and Will and Bella and the fur baby.
You said that wrong. Fur babies have priorities. Your parents would discipline you from here to high heaven. It's the fur baby, Natasha, and everybody else. The fur baby, Bill, and everybody else.
No, it's just the fur baby and everyone else.
There you go. I was actually talking to somebody this week about fur babies. Love fur babies, want fur babies, can afford fur babies, and that's monetarily and allergy wise. So we look at them and love them from afar.
Yep, Bernie. That's their fur baby's name. I couldn't remember. I knew it was something with the B.
Bernie takes precedent over everybody else in
So
that house, and you know it.
It's Bernie
And the gang.
and Bernie's people.
Yeah, Bernie and Bernie's humans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like it is with Cody and his people. Her people.
Cody and her people.
Cody and her people.
And it used to be what? Huey and his people.
Yep.
Hilo and his people.
Yep.
Now Hilo don't have his people. Hilo's got new people.
Yep. Huey's got new people.
Poor Hilo.
And Huey's got new people.
Huey's got me. I forgot.
The brothers both have new people. But anyways.
And they're supposedly hyperallergenic.
It's only hyperallergenic if the poodle is daddy. If the long-haired golden retriever is daddy, then they're not hyperallergenic. You take the stronger gene of the two.
I think Cody's hyperallergenic. She'll lick the allergenic out of you.
So we're hanging out. We're getting in the swing of things. New students, new schedules. I've actually talked to someone this week about my 9 to 5 for August. I have signed tax paperwork for a 9 to 5 with a tutoring company here in town. I've actually been encouraged to look into substitution and a substitution license, which that would incur a fee, and that would incur bus fares. Me trying to get back and forth to school. I've thought about it. I've looked into it. Still debating. I don't know. I do have to help Preston with his co-op class this term. He is a senior. He's excited. He's gotten all his books the other day. So he's opened them and cracked them and got to going early. Mom and Dad went to the largest yard sale. It starts in Gadsden, Alabama, and it ends in Michigan. Mom and Dad went up through Tennessee with it. Stopped and got a hotel for a couple of nights, and turned around and came back.
Did they take the trailer with them?
They did not take the trailer with them. They did not bring anything back with them. Needed for the trailer. I was disappointed. But she said she ran into some pretty neat stuff. So
I guess if they took the trailer, they'd bring back the house.
Well, and that was my thing, because she does rentals and she does different types of rentals. And so I was thinking, okay, she's going to find a pair of lamps, she's going to find a pair of nightstands, and she'll bring it back with her. Well, she didn't. She didn't take the trailer, dual axle long trailer enclosed. She didn't take it. So they came back with personal stuff. So interesting. She ended up, my dad found a U-Haul in Alabama, um, with the Wapakoneta, Ohio Neil Armstrong on it. And he took a picture of it and posted it. And of course, perception is everything. So my aunt hops on Facebook and says, "Hey, come over and see me. I'm at the house. I'm not doing anything." And he's like, "We're in Tennessee. We're in Kentucky. We're in Alabama. And I just ran into the trailer and there are people." Um, which is ironic because I have seen in the passage is real bad. I have seen in the McDonald's drive-through. I've seen Honolulu, Hawaii, and I've taken a snapshot of it. So they're all over everywhere. Good advertisement for U-Haul with the 50 states.
Call me Visa's internet choppy at the campground.
Ooh,
Grr.
that's okay. Don't need to be on the internet. You need to be reading a book.
Read a book. Get some cardiovascular exercise in.
Yeah. Go ooh and ah over other people's toys.
That's my favorite thing to do. Go walk everybody. Go walk the campground and say, "I like that one. Hey, I like that flag." So we are 12 minutes in. You've got your family went and did stuff.
Family went and did stuff, left Preston here. We kind of touched base with Preston here and there. My face is driving me crazy. Anyways, did some tutoring stuff, found some tutoring stuff, um, set up for next year, New Year, August. What?
And there might possibly be another trip to North Atlanta for what is it?
Lakeshore Learning
Lakeshore.
has a Lakeshore Learning with all the other teacher supply companies have special August sales due to the fact that school is kicking off. As a matter of fact, T-Mobile, hi T-Mobile, does a promotion every year for social media about Clear My List and Magenta Magic. So there are several people that have made Amazon wish lists. I made one because I was told, make one and try. So I made one. I made a little video. It got about 200 views, and that's about it. And I haven't heard anything else. And then I got to thinking, well, I always hear about Magenta Magic and T-Mobile and gifting their wish list in the middle of the promotion and after the promotion. So I don't know if my video hit after, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I just tutor, and I have a small set of kids, and I have what I need. I would like a little bit more to grow and be able to, get more. But other than that, it's perfectly fine. I don't push it down people's throats. I don't want to. I don't need to.
And
So
even if you have done it after said promotion,
it's part of the fun of doing it.
yeah. T-Mobile may not, or the phone company may not do it, but who's to say that another teacher or someone might not say, "Hey, I'll get this off your wish list."
Yeah, exactly, and that's what it is. It's teachers helping teachers,
And with it that way, teacher one does nobody sees our address.
Exactly.
They just say, "Okay, I want to buy this," and send it.
And the thing about it is teachers help teachers. We put things in the hallway, and it's not a junk pile. It's a free pile of, I'm done with this. Could you use it? And that's how I was given a new curriculum this year, reading curriculum. teacher was done using it, and she thought I could use it and help my students. Um, so it's give and take. It's share. It's we take care of each other. We find things on sale, and if I'm in town out and about, I'm going to buy it from my friend who is a teacher in Headland, 30 minutes away, and can't get into town right now. So teachers helping teachers, teachers encouraging teachers, and that's all part of the community that is.
And I really can't say anything right now about my parents or my family because I haven't spoken to my older brother in a while, which I need to. Um, RV underway. I saw him yesterday. Went and cut the. I'm on a 2 week schedule with paychecks at work, so we've come up with I cut the grass at the weekend after paycheck. Well, I cut our grass. I traveled to Columbia. I cut their grass. So and they fed me yesterday. So they said some things to me and I can't repeat. I don't know the full story behind the RV yet, except for what everybody else knows, what they let everybody know. I can't say nothing about that because that's their their thing,
Their story to tell.
their story to tell. Um, I just can't wait to see the new RV.
Look, their new RV is going to be parked, and we're going to go over, and we're going to go ooh, and we're going to go ah, just like we do everybody else's RV.
Yeah.
You know, my mom and dad have a pull behind that they use as their hotel, and when company comes to them, they set it up, and company sleeps in the pull behind. My mom and dad took it in, got it repaired, roof, slides, covers, something else. And somebody said, well, you don't use the dinette, so rip the dinette out. And they ripped the dinette out, and they got the reclining, heat, cool, massage, something, something, whatever seats. And so the next time I opened the door, it was like, woo! Ah. So everybody has their things and their favorites, and everybody has what's going on. You know, things happen in families, and there are arguments and disagreements. Um, my mom and her sister um, had a couple of things, and they were gonna go over, down and over to Mayberry because my aunt lives in North Carolina, and the two girls were gonna go and just hang out and have a good time and see the RV Palooza. And we had said we were going to go, and we had said we were going to set some money aside, and things have happened, and we've not been able to, and we got behind on a couple of things, and we're trying to catch up. You know, we've got a goal for the 18-year-old for his birthday for Christmas, and we're trying to meet that goal. You know, life gets in the way, and life happens, and it's not about, ooh, look at what we did this weekend, or ooh, look at my new toy. It's about, hey, can I put a smile on your face? Or hey, can I make you happy today? Or, you know, so it's the little things. It is what it is.
Yeah. Um, we may or may not. I want to look at my weekend. My schedule at work at McDonald's is about to change because they're about to give me Saturdays off for the
so
football.
That you can honor your second job, your first job.
Yeah, and
work football weekends with them.
And in association with the station and the football games, I want to have to talk to my older brother, see what he wants to do, see if he'll pick up will if he can pick up every other game, depending on his schedule.
And the thing with that is what if they call him in for overtime? Then you're still going to end up with a game here and there. So, you know, it is what it is.
And he knows that, especially with last year, he did, and then he did every other game. But then he called and said, hey, they've called me in. Can you cover this game? Absolutely.
And y'all have shared half games before, haven't you?
One.
Like he'll go in for the first part, and then they called him, and
I'd finish it off.
you ended up finishing it. So
And if
helping people. That's what this is, y'all.
and with if he's able to share the football schedule every other game, then that's going to give me a weekend to go camping.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be better for us. We get to get this stuff here off the shelves and out and air them out every now and then,
Yep.
and maybe even meet some more RV camping family.
Now I know your mother mentioned it in passing that they have plans for Thanksgiving, and they do things differently for Thanksgiving, and they do things differently for Christmas. So, you need to look at your Thursday, Friday with the restaurant and see, or you need to figure out when Christmas falls.
Rayleigh Creative Rayleigh Creative Travel says, hey.
Hey.
At this point, I can't remember if you've been in our live chat or not. Welcome.
Aloha. You know, I've noticed something. You've got on the Hawaiian shirt, and I've got on the Key West shirt.
Hold it, wait. I need that shirt.
Key West.
I need that shirt.
Nope. This is my strawberry red crazy shirt. I just noticed we're backwards today. Normally, either we match, we're Hawaii, or we're Key West, or he's Key West and I'm Hawaii, but today we're backwards. And there have been some days where we've not been at all. So.
Well, maybe I need to get a Hawaiian style Key West shirt. Or a Key West style Hawaiian shirt.
I don't know.
Anyway, but yeah, we are hopefully going to have a
we're going to get out this week, this year, this month.
We're going to get out by the end of the year, definitely.
We're going to go camping at least once.
Because there is one off week for Auburn. Because Auburn University is we broadcast both Auburn and Alabama football and basketball. Right now, Auburn's the one that I have to run, or has to be run at this point. And there is one.
You have to supervise it.
I have to supervise it, yes. There is one bye week this year in October. And I'm thinking about going in and planning for that weekend camping if nothing comes up. Hopefully nothing comes up. So.
And if you're off by 2, it's 3 o'clock Georgia time, so that gives us an hour. Because we typically go to Eufaula, or we go to the Georgia side of Eufaula, and Georgia is an hour ahead of us. So that would be beneficial.
And it's a 1-hour drive, give or take.
And it's a 1-hour setup, so that's 2 hours into our camping weekend.
Yeah. So we have everything. Usually we'd have everything packed and ready to go the day before, so that I'm home. All I do is change, minimal of anything else. So change and go.
On Thursdays, we pack the truck. We pack the tailgate. Okay? So it's locked at work, and it's perfectly fine. We pack the back seat. It's locked at work, and it's perfectly fine. Then he comes home. He will shower, pack clothes if they're not already laid out. I will then place things on top of the tailgate because we have a
bed cover.
He will tie it down. We will pick up food and ice and head out of town. Typically, he sets up the tent and leaves camp. Why does he leave camp? He goes and purchases groceries or extra ice that we may have left or may have forgotten. One time he picked up lights. One time he picked up a power cord. One time he's picked up food and ice. So it all depends. And he has an hour because of where the store is located. So within that hour, we have run all the errands, dotted all the I's, crossed all the T's. And by the time he gets back, I have set up camp completely. The only thing he has to set up, if he has not already set it up, is the hammock. So it takes us about 2 hours, and then we get to enjoy the rest of the weekend.
And typically on the way up there, we'll figure out what we need.
And stop before we get there, yes. We've done that too, as well.
Or I'd say, because I can't remember between the campsite and the store. Hey, honey, text it to me. Text it. Create a list. Text it to me. And I'll copy that text to a WordPad and take off what I get as I get it. So we got about 3 minutes to the top of the hour.
And then we're all gonna go bug
RV underway. And they've already posted their
link.
Their link.
Skinnamarink-y link.
I saw them post it, and I looked over to my notepad over here. I'm like, that's the same link.
Skinnamarink-y link.
And one thing they've asked is, and he just posted it again, if NOTB was coming on today. We didn't. I guess they'd already left the room by that point, and I don't see a thumbnail for them for an upcoming live.
They have been enjoying their summers.
They have. I'm jealous. NOTB has been doing a lot of travel lately.
Well, in her job. So, I mean,
True.
It's not necessarily their summer, but, I mean, the kids have been enjoying their summers, and she's been working. So I have noticed that they have not been live much lately.
So, like I said, RV Underway is coming up next, and he's got his link up in the chat.
How do you know he's on the chat? It could be your mother. The political correct term is they.
Typically, if it's RV Underway, it is him.
And then she comes in as herself. I know, I was picking on you.
So RV YouTube, RV Underway is coming on next at the top of the hour in about a minute or two. After them, it may or may not be NOTB, Nursing on Travel Club, at 4 Central Time.
And then there's another one later tonight.
At 5 o'clock Central, after RV Underway, after NOTB, it is BB3 or Haunted Mystery, something or another.
We appreciate everybody stopping in.
RV Underway says we're both sitting in here.
In the captain chair's good.
And
relaxing, chillaxing.
We are both sitting here, and I'm not they.
You're me, myself, and I.
So RV Underway is coming up here in a couple of seconds. NOTB possibly after them. And BB3, Beyond BB3, is after NOTB. So let's go on over and raid RV Underway.
Y'all have a great day.
Aloha. We'll see you there. Aloha Conch. Bye, everybody.